All right. Hello, fellas. It's Fallen to Gaming, bringing you a complete kind of switch up of what you might be used to seeing me, whether on stream or on YouTube in the past. But I've been itching to branch out into other content. So, what we're bringing you guys today is some NHL 24 fantasy mode, where as once again the Toronto Maple Leafs have fallen in the first round of the playoffs. Ignore what's kind of on the screen right now. I'll kind of go into what I did. But once again, they have fallen apart. And media's the whole thing. It's in flames. Again. Because when is it? When is it not? And there's rumors, blah, 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 flying around. So I decided, you know what? Let's start simming and see, what the kid could do to turn this franchise around, as I've been watching my dad struggle in agony for many, many years. So, with that being said, I thought about a couple ways of doing this, kind of updating rosters and editing contracts, but I decided it would probably just be the easiest thing for me to just sim through this year. So that's what I did. Funny enough, they actually made a run. We actually made it all the way to the conference finals, where we promptly got swept. But I tried to recreate losing in 7 to Boston by benching Matthews, Marner, Nylander, and not Tavares, but benching those 3 guys, and somehow they ended up winning in 7, and then they beat Tampa in 5 games with all those guys benched still. So I don't know how that happened. But now we're here at the entry draft. It's been a minute since I've actually played any franchise mode at all, so I have no idea really what I'm doing. We added these 2 goons onto the trade block prior to this, and then we're just going to take some necessary steps to what I believe is kind of how I would tackle this situation in a very unrealistic manner. And the first step is the NHL draft. So we're going to send all the way to our pick. Obviously, it's a little bit later than what they would actually be picking this year because, like I said, I did not expect them to make a run. I didn't really scout anybody. I just simmed through the entire simulation. I mean, do we even have... I don't even know if we have another pick. I mean, if this guy's actually medium elite, but we also got 2 defensemen. So we're gonna pick a defenseman, Mugly. Next pick's all the way to... All right. I'm going to see... I mean, he's got to still be available. Yeah, he is. Okay. So he's here. Let's see. Is he still on the board? He is. He's projected 79th. So actually, like, right where we're picking. I might just... We're going to make a pick. We're going to try and trade up. Just so I can secure this guy. Because we all know Toronto has major... And it's... See, I'm getting all these notifications because I haven't played this yet on this game. But do we have, like, some... I mean, we'll take that. And we'll throw in your 7th rounder too. Okay. Fuck you. Oh, that's a lot of actual value. Why is that valued so much? What about Calgary's 5th? Okay, well, we'll have to get back. What about our 5th as well? Do you really? Wow. I mean, I don't really care about these picks at all. All right, cool. Trade a bunch of 5ths. It would be so funny if Columbus picked them. All right, good. So we're going to secure this goalie. I don't even know if this guy's actually going to be a medium elite, but not really for me to complain about here. And now at this point, I mean, grab this guy. The draft, not really my strong suit. I'm definitely going to be looking to shake quite a few things up once we're down the line here, though. But for now, like I said, I didn't really take that last season seriously. I wasn't scouting or doing anything. And we'll just pick up. Well, actually, we got a medium top or top 6D potential there. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think should be done, if anything. I'm always interested to talk hockey. I mean, funny enough, like I mentioned, Dad's a Leafs fan. I'm a Bruins fan, of all things. Which it's going great right now. Fantastic, even. Some might say. But yeah, I mean, I always like talking hockey. I love talking hockey. And just what you think needs to be done. But the issue, I mean, obviously, 100% something has got to change in Toronto, but it's a question of what and how. It's not even so much what, it's more so how. Because they've kind of completely fucked themselves over. With these giant contracts. All right. So let's see. All right. So a couple, I mean, I don't know. A couple decent-ish prospects. Domi's a UFA, Labushkin, Muzzin, Klingberg, Bro, Giordano, Brody. I mean, a lot of these guys will be letting go. A lot of them. Like I said, doesn't want an extension, will release. Brody. Actually, how much Brody wants? 2.75. How much Bert want? Bert wants 4.4. I used to know the cheat, or not cheat, but the algorithm to figure out. He's gone though. Giordano's also good. Tavares, I want you. Labushkin, I actually like Labushkin. Labushkin, no bullshit, might have been their best defenseman in the playoffs against Boston. Jake Muzzin's also gone. Timothy Liljegren wants 4.625. Okay, well, let's actually just go. We'll go main roster, forwards. Actually, we'll go centers. So I got Matthews, Tavares, Kampf, Yarncroak. And then a bunch of guys on the ELCs. Robertson wants 2 years at 2. We'll offer him the same thing as Labushkin, 2.15. Noah Gregor wants a 1 year, one way. We'll give him 1.5 mil. I mean, a lot of these guys. I mean, what do you want? Do you want a 1 way? No, you want a 2 way. We'll give Gamble a 2 way, and then Domi's like the question mark, right? As far as what I would actually do with Toronto, I'd probably offer him something, but it's a matter of. All right, so that's a good amount of the centers. Left wingers, I mean, Bertuzzi is just a question of probably not. We're going to leave him to the very end. RFA, you probably want, yeah, 1 year, sure, for 750 grand. Okay, so Labushkin, we've offered. Who do we? Their defense is just cooked. Holy man, dude. I didn't realize just how bad this situation is in Toronto. Okay, well, let's go to goalies. I mean, as unfortunate as it is not re-signing Samsonov. You want 2 years at 800,000, we can give you that. And Martin Jones, how much do you want? You want 1 point. We're gonna offer you 1.4. Okay, so we've reached out to a lot of the important ones. Klingberg's kind of a guy that we're on the fence about. The main thing in this offseason is attempting to deal Mitch Marner and John Tavares. John Tavares, no idea how we're gonna make that one work, but we're gonna see who. All right, Labushkin. Fair enough. Jones is back. Domi's good. Gregor's good. Robertson's good. Grambrell, he's good. Good. All right, and then we got a couple. I mean, we'll sign him to an ELC. Yeah. We'll just qualify him. McMahon, I don't know, probably not. Bertuzzi, I still don't know about. How much cap space do we have? 11.75 mil. I mean, we need Liljegren. That's a decent. It's not a terrible price to be paying. Brody is gonna be let go. I'm gonna qualify both of these RFAs. Bushkin does not want to be a part of this team, and I cannot blame him. Cannot blame him at all. Okay, so we'll advance today again and see Lilligren's back. He's drafted. All right, so now we've got decisions on Bertuzzi. I'm going to be releasing him. Qualified him. Qualified him. Tuesday, that's good. And then John Klingberg, we've got 8 million in cap space. I mean, we just have not given us anything at all to really work with. I mean, how much does Klingberg even want? He wants 4.1 mil. We're going to release him. And then Bertuzzi wants 4.4. All right. So that kind of handles our Also, can I just say all right, no. We're not doing this. Marner and Tavares are going to be glued on this thing. Tavares, like I said, I have no idea how we're dealing that contract tied to that player. But we want through there. That is what we want for defensemen. I don't really care about anything else. And that is good. Yeah, contract limit. We are nowhere near that, let me tell you. All right, who's on the free agent list? A lot. A lot. All right, let's go take a look at our depth chart, even though we were just in there. We need defense. I saw Hannafin floating there. You know, Hannafin, 5 point. I mean, I am more than down to basically give him the rest of our salary. And let's, we're going to spend a long time looking for the right team. We need somebody with a ton of cap space, which Anaheim does have. Well, actually, rather than doing this every time, I can just go in here and add. So Anaheim wants him, Boston wants him, and they've got Jeremy Swayman on the block. Unfortunately, they're also 4 million over the cap. Dallas wants him, but they are a lot over the cap as well. Everybody's over the cap, actually. New York wants him. Not many teams want him, which is it's a big shock, really. San Jose wants him. And that is one of the worst defense. Vancouver wants him. I mean, the other thing that we could obviously attempt to do. Swayman's making 6.85, but they have him on the block. Which, I mean, if we can get. The question is what else do the Bruins even want? I mean, they want everybody. But we have nobody else of value. They don't want the first round picks. We'll retain. Well, right off the bat, we're going to retain. We'll retain 15%. I'm just trying to think what we can do to make this go through. Because it sure as hell is not going through right now. We throw. I mean, that gives us a significant edge in the value aspect. We're retaining some salary for the 1 year, which is fine, and we're getting one of the best goalies in the game. Honestly, call me crazy. I'm gonna throw another 4th rounder. So John Tavares, our 2026 first round pick, a 2025 5th rounder from Chicago, and a 2026 4th rounder for Jeremy Swayman. Dude, could you imagine if this happened in real life? And just like that, that is through. All right. Well, that is piece number 1. Piece number 1 has been acquired in a huge fashion. I mean, the fact that we've gotten Jeremy Swayman, the fact that can we talk about why is this guy's trade value this? Oh no, we're no, remove him, get him off. No, get him off. But can we, like, why is this guy, he's a 90 overall. Elite goalie at 25 years old. Why is his trade value so low? That makes no sense to me. Regardless, that is step one. No, we don't want to trade Nylander. Nylander, we want to keep. Marner is the guy that we would want to get rid of. Funny enough, Boston wants him as well. It's probably going to be the same list of teams. Dallas is going to want him. Both New York teams want him. Both Adam Pelech. This whole first episode is just going to be a bunch of random. I mean, if we can get Marner gone without retaining any salary, I mean, I almost feel like we should probably. I mean, what do we even need though? I guess, like, honestly, another left winger, but they don't really have anybody that I would want. 3 million on Engvall. Yeah, 3 million on Engvall is not really enticing. But this will loosen up even more. I'm fine to lose on these trades. I mean, honestly, the Swayman one, I think we won. No? All right. I mean, honestly, give me another third round pick and see if this goes through. It is gonna go through. I knew it would go through, but all right. And now let's take another gander at the free agent list. So we've got 15 million in cap space now. We're looking at signing Hannafin for 6 million. I mean, honestly, in my mind, already infinitely better. Nice. Still got Nylander. Our defense core, especially if we can snag Hannafin, is infinitely better. Goaltending is nuts. I mean, honestly, we could trade Jones. Like I said, this first episode is just going to be a lot of shuffling around. See if anybody wants. Boston wants him. I mean, we're just going to be trading him for a pick. Yeah, give me Jones for a fourth round pick. All right, so that clears up an extra million. All right, we'll take another gander at the free agents list. I would love to find like a left winger or a good right D as well. That's not asking for the world. Bring Tyson Berry. Bring Tyson Berry back in. Honestly, Nikita Zadorov for under 5 mil, and then that gives us about 5 million to spend. I take a flyer on DeBrusque. All right. Let's see if we can land any of these guys. DeBrusque is in, Zadorov's in. Hannafin's out. That's fine. All right. Contracts, we got about 8 million in cap space to work with. Liljegren, Zadorov. I mean, if we could get one more decent-ish defenseman, but I also don't even hate the idea of playing one of the younger guys. I really don't hate it at all. We've got DeBrusque to slide in now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, so we could definitely do. I mean, the center depth is there, no question about it. We could definitely do with a couple more depth wingers. So that is what we will be looking at. I mean, Victor Arvidsson only wants 2.9 million. We'll bump him up to 3.1, leaving us about 4.5. Right around 4.5. Look at deal. All right. Let's see if we land those two. And if we land those two, that is basically that's the whole off season done in my mind. Arvidsson, yeah, we got them both. Perfect. I mean, honestly, in my mind, I am good to sim to the next season, and we can we'll jump into. We'll get a little bit of the season in. I don't know how long I want these to be. I don't even know if I'm gonna edit them, so you might not even be might not even hear. Might not even hear this. But okay. Do I have stuff on my trade block? No. I don't have anything on the block. So stop. Stop. All right. I'm very happy with this team. All right. So first things first. All right. First things first, we are giving the captaincy to Matthews. Nylander's going to get an A. And just because of tenure, we're going to give the other A to Riley. Wait, did that? No, it did save. Okay, good. Yeah, good. All right, let's peep the lines. We've got Domi, Matthews, Nylander, Arvidsson, Yarncroke, DeBrusk, Nyes, Robertson, Kampf, Holmberg, Gregor, Gambrell. I think that's fine for now. And then on D, D will run this. We'll go Riley, Liljegren, Pelix, Zadorov, McCabe, Benoit to start. And then goalies, we're going to run Swayman and Wall. That is good with me. We'll see how this goes. Sim to the regular season, and then we'll go month by month. I don't anticipate doing any major changes until. But you never know, right? Who knows? I probably should have been changing the lineup around a little bit in the preseason, like actually giving some of our younger guys a chance to play. But like I said, I'm new to this franchise thing. So if anybody that's watching actually has tips, feel free. But we'll get the first month of the season done and dusted. Chris Tanev, nah. When Swayman gets injured. Dude, being nervous about his call up. Oh, well, there you go. All right. Well, let's see how this will shake up. Marlies are 0-4-1, but All right, 2 5-4 losses. I mean, Swayman probably got back-to-back shutouts there, which is the wild thing about that whole scenario. We'll go another month since that was a short month. And we'll see how this goes. I mean, we are getting. I gotta set up scouts too after this. We're getting absolutely cooked by injuries, but going on a bit of a fucking heater here. And then we get 3 guys back and we go on a bit of a losing streak. All right, well, let's keep standings. We are 1 point out of a playoff spot. As it currently stands at 11-8-2, Matthews leading the way in points, not surprising at all. He's got 30, Nylander's got 27, and then there's a big drop off to Domi, Riley, Yarncroke, DeBrusque, Arvidsson. All right. Well, hopefully once Swayman gets back, hopefully we'll be doing better. I might just go. I mean, how far do we go? We'll just keep going by month right now, and then yeah, I don't want any of these trades, man. He gets back and then he's instantly injured again. Gets back, instantly injured again. This is fine though, man. I mean, we're doing well. Swayman should be back soon. There he is. Speaking of the guy, Swayman is back. Philip Broberg. I don't know why that guy's his picture low key just I instantly saw that and I saw the background and I was like is McDavid on waivers? Dude, I need to adjust the frequency of trades, but now we are cruising along. We're solid second place in the Atlantic behind the Canadians. Sabres pulling there in third, Bruins in fourth. We'll just keep going through the first season, man. We might get I might do the entire first season all in one video. That might be the play. Just do it season by season. I mean, we're going until this season. This series is going until we get Toronto across the finish line. Whether it's just 1 year, 2 years, who knows? What actually we might do is we might okay, can we stop losing? Thank you. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. All right. Bit of a rough January there. Let's see if we're able to get it back on track. Capitals coach is gone. That's a 9-3 fucking thrashing of the Panthers. Lightning head coach is gone. Claude Giroux? Nah. All right, so we're clinging on to that last wildcard spot. We are 6 points up with 4 games in hand on the Tampa Bay Lightning for that last wildcard spot. What a surprise again. Matthews leading the way with 46 goals. Nylander's right there with 80 points. Domi's got 52. Riley's got 48. DeBrusk got 42. Yarncroke, when he's healthy, has been having a hell of a year at 35 points in 47 games. That's a hell of a year for Yarncroke. Zadorov, Pelech. Zadorov and Pelech are kind of getting eaten alive defensively. And I guess we've just been running with Joseph Wall as the starter. That's definitely a move. It's definitely a. Oh, dude, they didn't even. They've kept them scratched. Wait. I am lost. Is Swayman in the fuck? Like, where's Swayman? Is Swayman playing in the minors? Dude, this is what I mean, man. I'm lost on the sticks. He's injured still. I didn't even realize that he was injured. I mean, surely we can see there is injury report. Post-concussion syndrome, not returning until March 11th. Well, that's actually close, no? Yeah, we're March 5th. All right. We're going to be buying Vince Dunn. Chris Kreider is here too. 6.5. I mean, I don't have cap space, but this contract's so good. 6.25 mil. I've also got no first round picks until 2027. So I don't know, man. Unless something got proposed to me, I mean, I don't know. I don't think I've got the tools. Curtis Lazar on waivers. Nah. He was a beauty on our Oil Kings though. Absolute beauty. Swayman's back. Dude, the fact that we're 41, 26, and 7, and we're sitting in a wild card spot is wild. We're comfortably sitting in a wild card spot, though. I mean, 92 points has got playoffs clinched. So we've basically locked up playoffs. Also, what the hell is NHL scheduling in this? Jan Krook injured again. Can we just talk about how we're playing a back to back to back? To end the season here? Just fine by me. And all of a sudden, with that killer win streak there, we have jumped to second in the Atlantic with games in hand on everybody. Dude, I would love for these injuries to go away though. But we've locked up second in the Atlantic. Montreal with first. That's just proves. Yeah, no shit we've lost locker room chemistry injured. That's fine. Season's done. Matthews leading the way with 108 points. Nylander right there with them with 108. Domi puts up 71. Morgan Riley with 68. Arvidsson 55. DeBrusk 20 goals. Matthew Nyes with 20 goals too as well, quietly down there. Pellick turned it around, only a -5 to finish. Can we just talk about Connor Timmins and Timothy Liljegren being +41 and +26 collectively? I don't really care about plus minus, but goalies. I mean, Swayman one healthy is that guy. 23, 10, and 3 with 5 shutouts. Was injured a lot of the year though. But let's just go take a look. Entire league. Brad Marchand and David Pastrnak 1 and 2 in scoring. 36-year-old Brad Marchand puts up 47 goals, 70 assists. And then Matthews, Kaprizov, Cole Caulfield, and William Nylander all at 108. Bedard's got 102. Is somebody? Oh, there's Draisaitl 93, and there's McDavid all the way at 90 points. 90 points for McDavid, but that's an Art Ross for the Rat, Brad Marchand. I mean, that's just insane. Goalie Sorokin leads the way with wins. Jake Allen goes 42, 11, and 7. Devon Levi. Coach Stuart Skinner. We're not gonna mention him. Linus Allmark has a year. Connor Ingram puts up 28 wins with a sub 900 save percentage. Thatcher Demko clearly got injured a lot. There's Swayman and there's Wall. Kind of an accidental tandem, which kind of worked pretty well. An accidental tandem due to injury. And we lock ourselves into a first round matchup against the Buffalo Sabres. And honestly, we're going to call it there. We're going to have a little bit of cliffhanger here on the first episode, as I've been going for almost an hour and I didn't even fucking realize, man. I've been going for almost an hour. So I appreciate anybody that tuned in and watched this, especially if you sticked it around this long. Unreal if you did. Drop a comment, seriously, as we have completely shaken up the Toronto Maple Leafs. Completely, utterly shook them up. We got Matthews, Nylander, Domi, DeBrusk, Robertson, Arvidsson, Holmberg, Kampf, Nyes, Gambrell, Gregor, Amadio. And on defense, that still doesn't really work. Oh, I can't even edit that, huh? I mean, that fits well there. We might run with that just to see. And just make sure, yeah, Swayman's the starter. Okay, perfect. We'll be all set to go. So like I was saying before I got sidetracked there on a side quest, I appreciate anybody that tuned in at all. Especially, like I said, if you watch the whole thing, you're a beast. Completely shook it up in Toronto. Rocking the playoffs as the second seed in the Atlantic at 47, 28, and 7. I still can't believe that Swayman was on the trade block for the Bruins. But hey, we saw the opportunity and got Swayman for Johnny T. So with retaining 15%, and we got Marner off the books for Pellick, and a bunch of mid-range draft picks. So I'm overall happy with the trades, and we'll see what the playoffs can bring us with this roster. But anyway, guys, like I said, I appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm gonna try and do, honestly, I don't know how often I'll be uploading this. I don't even know when this is gonna go up. I'm recording this May 10th, so we'll see when this goes up. I gotta decide if I want to edit it at all, which I probably won't. I'll probably just raw dog it and then go from there. But yeah, appreciate anybody that tuned in. If you got any suggestions, I know this is late, but I'll probably put something in the description too, and maybe pin a comment or something. But if you got any suggestions, let me know. I'm going to try and be branching out a lot of different content, so expect for that to be on the rise. As always, I stream often on Twitch. I do a lot of Pokemon stuff on there, but I'm going to be branching out there as well. So if there's anything that you would want me to play, feel free to leave a comment. And as always, it's been fall in the gaming, fellas. It feels good to just record a YouTube video once again, even though this is just bare bones franchise mode. I miss just recording stuff. Recording like a live video, not like I'm recording a run and I'm just playing it. I'm not recording an audio or commentary or anything. I just like the live comms. So appreciate you guys watching. We'll see you next time for season 1 playoffs. Peace out, fellas. Thanks for watching.